Hello, everybody. So, I've got my monk druid again. I really like the monk druid, if you haven't noticed. I made a couple changes just to try out something a little different, just for fun, because I like this build so much. If you've seen the other video, that might be good to watch first before this one. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but basically, you'll get a better context of what I'm changing, you know? So, you'll notice that this monk druid, he looks a little bit more sinister. He's like a Tengu warrior. Tengu monk druid? Tengu monk? Tengu druid? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. That word Tengu, though, it has some kind of like, that mask just reminds me of that word. I have to kind of look up some of the mythology about that, maybe. I don't know if that's an appropriate term or not. Anyway, he looks cool, of course. He's got the battle staff again, the shillelagh, with the passion. So that hasn't changed. We're still using, you know, the fortitude, the high lords. I already pre-buffed, so we got a level 52 Heart of the Wolverine, giving us a ton of damage and attack rating. Level 50 Carrion Vine as well for our skills when we pre-buff. Our wolves and our bear are level 33 from pre-buffing. And then we switched out our mercenary. Actually, we do have our Act 1 rogue mercenary now instead. And she has Flickering Flame and a Treachery, just like the last guy. But instead of those two Lawbringers, she's running our Faith. Level 15 Fanaticism on that. That is so that we can make up the attack speed we lost. So we switched out our helmet, which gave us 45% increased attack speed before, for just a Blackhorn's face for the slows target and the lightning resist and absorb. We then switched out the belt, which was for Dungos before, which had replenished life, so did the helmet, for Nosferatu's coil. And this gives us a little bit of attack speed, lifesteal, and then the slows target by 10%. So I like this. We got slows target 10 here, slows target 20 here. So we will be slowing targets by 30%. I thought that that would pair pretty nice with the tendency to get targets to flee on this. Alright. And then we've got a Carrion Wind right here, which has 9% lifesteal, and this one also rolled 9% lifesteal. So we have two Carrion Winds. That puts our lifesteal up to 26%. And the replenished life, if you'll recall in the last video, was 34. Now it's only 7. So we did lose out on some of that, you know, but that's okay. It might be kind of it might be kind of fitting to say that my monk druid, you know, has this replenished life ability, and whereas this Tengu warrior type druid, which is monk-like, he steals more life instead of replenishing more. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like maybe the theme for this one. Anyway, I think it's cool that we're gonna be smacking guys with this staff, getting them to flee, but they'll be slowed instead, and we'll be making up for our attack rate or attack speed that we lost from our helmet with the fanaticism more on now. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. And then I've also made one more change. I got the call to arms here. I'm just keeping that on swap this time. So let's go to the pits. I've already got that set up for us. I'm sorry. Let me just buy some of these ID scrolls because I like to have some of those. Okay. And then 95 to 86 mana. Okay. 20 to attack rating at level 11. Let me just dump some of these off. I'm sorry. Just want to have like some room for when we go down there. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's some special guys. I'll kill them first. So far, so good. It says our damage is 4,400. Alrighty, man. So now we're not getting the blowback from Sanctuary anymore from our last mercenary, you know? How he used to just, like, shoot back all the undead with that aura, which I thought was so cool looking, and it's so helpful. It's okay, though. We're, instead we have some slowing, you know? And we've got fanaticism, so everybody's a little stronger now. These guys are cold immune, so my hurricane wasn't really doing that much to them anyway. Man, look at that. That is working out pretty cool. This is a pretty cool setup too. You know what we lost though, I guess, is my my Raven Frost, huh? That's kind of a little bit of a bummer. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, that's probably gonna be no good to not have that. Unless I had like a Cham in my helmet or something, you know? Yeah, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I kind of overlooked that. Let me swap that. Yeah, we're going to need that Raven Frost back. Lose a little bit of lifesteal on that. In that Twister proc, but that's okay. Here we go. Yeah, kind of forgot that we didn't have a source of cannot be frozen. Have to consider that again. Anyway, here we go. Cool. Ooh, I like that. Check that out. 2 to Paladin skill levels, replenish life plus 12. Get two sockets at Larzik on that. Man, that would be a nice piece to have to mess around with, don't you say? Don't you think? Let's get our battle orders up again. I'm not even gonna do battle command. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I really like the monk type build in the game that uses a staff like this. And I really love druids in general. You'll see there's lots of druid builds on my channel so far. Here's a special guy. He just went down. Yeah, this setup is pretty cool, actually, using the call to arms on swap. It kind of seems like it does help a lot with our survivability, especially for like our summons. Our Heart of the Wolverine, just like, you just don't want that to die at all, you know? I mean, I spent all that time pre-buffing him, you know, to make sure he's level 52. And then it just sucks if he dies or something, you know? Okay. Experience Shrine.
I can't carry any.
Nephrune. You know what? I'll take it because you can use those to craft some cool stuff. Oh, and I'll take this too. Yeah, if you're wondering like what the rest of the gear is and stuff, and I went over it too fast, just check out my monk druid. You know, the charms are all in there. You can watch that video for all the charms and everything. And the overall just kind of like concept. I talk about it a lot in that video. But yeah, this setup is pretty cool though so far. I'm enjoying this one. Here we go. What's our chance to hit? 95% on those guys. All right. So yeah, with our hurricane chilling them and the 30% slow that we have from our helmet and our belt right now,
It's locked.
we are like doing this is like lots of freaking crowd control. I also went with the Fire Act 1 Rogue Mercenary, you know, the one that shoots Exploding Arrow. I just figured since we have a little bit of cold damage from our Hurricane, and she's got the Flickering Flame on anyway, we might as well just do that one. So we're kind of killing stuff pretty easily here, so you can't really see the slow happening. Let's see. I mean, I guess this is a good problem, right? That I'm kind of murdering stuff. I mean, they are like incapacitated. Like it's just. I'm not even using all my stuff here. Here, let's get the Ravens back out. I got the Hurricane, the Cyclone Armor. There we go.
I can't carry anymore.
So look at that. They're blinded. They're slowed. They're chilled. They're fleeing. And when they flee slowly. You know? There are some Twister procs happening too from the Carrion Wind Ring, which are a little bit synergized. It says they're level 13 when they cast. And I think the only, let's see, Twister receives bonus from Tornado Hurricane. Yeah, so I mean, I did do Hurricane. So they got a little bit of extra damage coming out, and they have that a slight interruption, slight stun that you can see. So that's kind of cool. And that's kind of part of my, you know, monk-like theme here is like these counters and just kind of like status ailments and regenerating your own health in ways, you know. And as I was saying in the beginning, just in case you kind of skipped ahead, what differs in this one is that this one's kind of like, instead of a monk version, it's like a Tengu druid, you know, because of this kind of like demon-looking mask thing that he's wearing. And he instead of regenerating life, where he has replenished life 34, he's got more lifesteal, 17%, you know, now, with having to take off the Carrion, one of those Carrion wind rings. We had to put on that Ravenfrost again. Anyway, yeah. Let's go one more area, okay? Let's try something that we can like see what's happening. I like City of the Damned. I like showing off this area. Here. Do that one. Do that one. Okay. Let's go. You notice our res is still capped with this setup too. 80 lightning, 75 poison, 75 fire. Just like it was in the monk. Oh, dude, this is sweet. This is sweet. Here we go. Let's go. They cannot move. This is sick. That was a special dude, and he just got dropped, man. What are we that booked? Oh yeah, forgot. I gotta check these rares. Yeah. Oh yeah, someone asked me if I could do this. Yay, we're over here now. So someone asked me if I could do that just so that you could see, because sometimes the items aren't that visible, and I'll usually say what they are if it's noteworthy, but there, at least this way you can see what I'm looking at now, you know. Man, I'm sorry it took me so long to figure that out. I mean, it seemed kind of like a no-brainer, right? So my bad. Dude, look at this, man. I'm sorry. I love this freaking battle staff druid like build. It's just so cool to me. Wow, look at all this. Dude, they don't... I love how tanky it is. Like, I just... Oh, yeah, this guy's immune to physical. Sorry. I didn't notice that. Yeah. And I love how we can just deal with immune to physical so easily with Berserk that comes with the passion. What a good rune word, man. That's such a good rune word. Let's see if we look at them. Yeah. Kind of wanted to see like how slow they were getting, you know? Let's see. I mean, he died before I could even. Something else I like to do, which I showed in the other video, is switch with my mercenary. Oh wait, she can't. Ha! Never mind. I forgot. I had to give her a armor with less strength, so she can't wear mine. Never mind. Never mind. I mean, I could still put it on, I guess, and just put mine in the stash for a second. But let's see. Yeah, here. I guess I could show it. Yeah, she doesn't have enough strength, man. Forgot about that. Okay. So what I could do is I could do this. Or no, wait. I don't have room in the...
Put that to good use.
I'm sorry. I'm a little bit out of sorts right now. Okay. I don't have room in my in my hierarchic cube to do that. It's fine. We just go without it, you know. Okay. Anyway, I was gonna say though, what I did with my monk is I would put on his treachery and he'd put on my fortitude, and we would get the procs from each of those for each other, and then switch back. But it's okay. We don't need to do that. We're doing fine. It was just to show you like the idea of doing that, which is kind of cool. And the rogue is like, she has great damage because of how good our Heart of the Wolverine is. Look at, yeah, you can see that. She has 1,342 to 3,029 damage. That's pretty good. I mean, she's getting a lot of actual physical damage incorporated into this. Exploding arrow is pretty good already. It's not bad with minus 10%. I know this didn't roll the best, but it did roll good on the resist fire aura. So, but yeah, and she's got a little venom going as well. So she's doing poison, fire, and really high physical. It's nice. Yeah. Like I said, the Heart of the Wolverine on this build is level 52. That provides about 380% attack rating and damage. Right around there, yeah. Dude, look how cool it is. Oh, they stunned with those twisters. See that? That was sick. Yeah, this is a pretty cool setup for this. Ooh, what's that? Grave Palm, huh? Damage to undead. I mean, at least it has like a use, I guess. Like if you wanted to really build damage to undead, you could really build it a lot, you know? Stop beating on my doggies there. There we go. Anyway, I'm just I'm just having fun playing this build. I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing looks cooler to me in this game right now than like a staff with zeal. I just think it looks awesome. Look at all the fire damage on that, though. Level 67, though. It's like, if that was, you know, if you found this at, like, level, like, 26 or something, and it had those mods, it would be amazing. Especially for, like, one of these frenzy barbs or double swing barbs that you're leveling. Like, having elemental damage like that on there is really nice that early on. Some minions here. These guys were kind of a bother. See that? We got all our health back pretty easily, though. Oh, here we go. Good ending. Azul. He died very fast, didn't he? Identify the claws. Bat. Okay, here's another example. Level 5 bash. Level 5 bash. Charges. 32 charges. You can't use this for anything. It's like, why can't you just give me the damn skill? You know, even that it wouldn't matter. Like, it's not like anyone's gonna use that anyway. But at least if you could have the skill on that, you could just play around with it a little bit. You know. There you go. Thought the mercenary wasn't gonna get out of there. She did. She figured it out. I mean, dude, this build is so cool. I'm sorry. It's so tanky, once again, just like my monk. And the difference here is like, it's, I don't know, is it better? It might be better this way. You know? Ooh, that maximum stamina bonus.
I can't carry it.
I gotta resummon my hurricane. Oh, he's immune to physical. Berserk. There we go. My Carrion Vine's getting a little low. Hopefully I can save him by interrupting all these guys with slow and flee and stuff. Immune to physical again. No problem. Just wasted him. Yeah. Freaking cool, man. Yeah, this setup is very good too. Like, it's working out very well. So, okay. Let's grab this. Gonna have to get going soon, because I think I've gone on for a little while. See how much slower I hit, though, once the mercenary's not there? There we go. So we still have everybody, minus the ravens, which I didn't resummon. But they don't have a life pool anyway. But yeah, all the wolves are alive. The bear is alive. We didn't lose the Heart of the Wolverine. And we did not lose the Carrion Vine either. So those things that when they're that high level, 50 and above, for the Heart of the Wolverine and the Carrion Vine. And then we use our battle orders from Call to Arms. They survive very well. Although, I don't think... Does the Carrion Vine get battle orders? I don't think it does. Does it? Does anyone know? Anyway. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll end right about there. Pretty cool build. Another iteration of the Monk Druid. I think I'm going to be calling it, like, the Tengu Druid. Sounds pretty sweet. Mostly just because he steals life instead of regenerating it as much. And he's got this slowing effect and, you know, and like this, just this mask, really. The aesthetic of this mask with the battle staff there has this Tengu warrior type feel for me. You know, does that make sense? Anyway, that's the Tengu warrior druid. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for. Thanks for checking that one out, guys. Later.